Big revelations. The women in Johnny Depp's life and what they said about him. Can't get enough of the iconic Johnny Depp? Well, we're here to feed you more of your curiosity and controversy going on about the LaBelle case, loss of film projects, and all-around sensitive discussion on who did it. Having us playing like Among Us, catching the real imposter, and if you've seen our previous video about the LaBelle case, then you'll surely want to wait for the end. And if not, don't worry, we'll link it here later. We now know how much of a roller coaster ride Depp's life is, but what's intriguing are what the women had to say about Johnny before and even now that the issue has exploded in our faces. Get ready for big revelations, the women in Johnny Depp's life and what they said about him. Time starts. Let's begin more digging. Number 9. Lori and Allison. Depp met the professional makeup artist and now business owner years ago while just entering his 20s as an aspiring musician. The couple were together at the time of struggle, making ends meet both young. They were married on December of 1983, while the actor was 20 years old and Lori was 25 years old. We'd like to say that it's young love and love knows no age, considering legal and moral matters of course, but the couple split after 3 years of marriage. But what we can quote from the relationship is that friendship is valuable with the two still being friends to this day. Recent reports say Lori shared and defended Depp on the accusation of domestic violence to her ex-husband, explaining that Depp would never hurt anyone and lay a hand on a woman. She even labeled him a soft person. Number 8. Sherilyn Fenn. An American actress known for starring in the Twin Peaks as Audrey Horne.
God, I love this music. Isn't it too dreamy?
And regarded as one of the most beautiful women in the US and in the world during the 90s. She met Depp in the set of Dummies in 1985, where she was starstruck from the actor as Depp was too. The two dated for almost 3 years, hinting at an almost successful engagement before splitting up in 1988. Depp was Sherilyn's first love. She explained in interviews how sweet he was, and reminisced about him at times. She would post on social media about their memories and defended him in the times of trial, captioning one of her tweets, "I know JCD is not capable of things being written," with a picture of them two back then. You could just see how she lights up with Depp, but I think I also see a thumbs up lighting up from my view. How about you? Number 7. Jennifer Grey. People gossip about Depp being seduced by one of the favorite stars in the 1980s, who was famous for starring in Dirty Dancing and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Do you know where she is? Do you know when she'll be back? Do you know anything?
The details of the two's relationship were kept very private, which is kind of understandable with both of them rising to fame quite aggressively at that time. They dated for almost a year in 1989 and eventually broke up before even tying the knot after Johnny proposed to her, and as private as they kept the relationship, Jennifer Grey has been private also with the legal discussion of Johnny Depp. Number 6. Winona Ryder. They met at a film premiere after the breakup with Jennifer Grey. The two found themselves working in the same project as the leading couple in a critically acclaimed 1990s film, Edward Scissorhands.
Goodbye. I love you.
They were labeled as one of the most iconic and beloved couples of Hollywood, and after months of dating, the couple got engaged. But before the wedding bells could ring like the notification bell, Depp even got a tattoo that said, "Winona Forever." But unlike this tattoo, there was no forever, with a devastating breakup after years of dating, which Depp shared that he was never the same again after Winona. Later in the LaBelle case, Winona defended Depp, firstly explaining how shocked and confused she was at the accusation, saying, "The idea that he was an extremely violent person is the furthest thing from the Johnny I knew and loved," explaining how she felt being one of Depp's most serious ex-lovers, adding, "He has never been violent or abusive towards anybody I have seen. I truly and honestly only know him as a really good man, an incredibly loving, extremely caring guy who always very protective of me and people that he loves. I felt so very, very safe with him." Number 5. Ellen Barkin. Now this American actress, who also was quite a discussion for legal matters, is an old flame of Johnny Depp. They became friends later after Barkin's divorce and later starts a casual relationship with Depp. Now in the LaBelle case, she accuses Depp of hurting her, to which Depp explained to be untrue, and now Barkin held a grudge against him after the casual relationship ended when Barkin wanted a more serious one with him. Depp also explained that they had never spoken since. Number 4. Kate Moss. Think Depp's exes are intriguing? The list doesn't stop there, especially with the supermodel next in line. They met at a bistro in 1994, and Moss shared that she immediately started becoming fond of the man that caught her eye that day. While the two dated, it showed how different this one was from the others, being more public and involved some arguments and legal issues itself. After 4 years, the couple also broke up, and years later in the LaBelle case, Amber Heard claims that Depp pushed the supermodel down the stairs, despite how Moss explained the type of relationship they had. How hard the breakup was for her, and that there was no one else that took care of her like Johnny did. Maybe we need to look more into this. You go about it while I test the subscribe button down below. Number 3. Vanessa Paradis. I would consider this the most special relationship for Johnny. Why? Firstly, Vanessa holds the longest time for being his partner. Secondly, she is the mother of Johnny's children. Depp met Vanessa in Paris and fell right then and there. This was the longest relationship the actor had ever had, which lasted for 14 years, and within those years, they were blessed with 2 kids, Lily Rose and Jack. Unfortunately, the couple went their separate ways after drifting apart. In the abuse accusations of Depp, Vanessa defended her former partner and wrote that the accusations were nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he is never violent or abusive to me. She also explained how the people he worked with adored him for being a respectable and humble man, and claimed the accusations was outrageous. Number 2. Amber Heard, Depp's second wife. They met at the set of Rum Diary, a film by Depp's own production company, and started dating between 2011 to 2012.
I thought maybe you were a mermaid.
I'm from Connecticut.
Year 2014 came and the two were spotted wearing engagement rings, and later in 2015 tied the knot in a private island. Seems pretty, right? Well, not exactly with the divorcing in 2017, and how the relationship opened a lot of revelations leading to the LaBelle case and the accusations of domestic abuse from her to Depp. But what's also complicating are the number of different evidences and testimonials that swirl the whole mess into an even bigger mess, while the public goes gaga over the tabloids of their issue.
After obtaining a restraining order in 2016, it has been incredibly painful to have my motives, my truth questioned.
Number 1. Lily Rose Depp. This striking young lady and daughter of Johnny Depp, now 21, an actress and model. She is the first child of Depp with Vanessa Paradis. What does she have to say about her father, you might ask? Especially being the one of the closest women in his life. Unfortunately, folks, the model was held back by her father's legal team from creating a public speech during the trial to limit chances of consequences. Lily Rose did not stand idly by in the situation, though. In the earliest rise of the issue, she came to social media to post a throwback picture of her and her father captioned, "My dad is the sweetest, most loving person I know. He's been nothing but a wonderful father to my little brother and I, and everyone who knows him would say the same." Did we satisfy your curiosity? What do you think of these ladies' testimonials? Let us know in the comments. Craving for more big revelations? The women in Johnny Depp's life and what they had to say about him. If you want to know more, we know you'll click on the rollercoaster life of Johnny Depp, losing the LaBelle case and Acts by Warner Brothers, because we prepared it for our favorite viewers just like you. See you in the next intriguing video.